with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. We riding. We riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Yeah, we riding. We riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. UPK run the corners and warlike apparel. We put on the whole armor. Fuck the numbers, the Lord with us, we stronger. Niggas in their feelings, but they better keep their distance. Cause if they run up on us, it's gonna be an ugly day. We gonna fall on you faggots just like the Kentucky. Hey, y'all niggas don't really want no problems. Cause we got brothers on Shamardas itching to get to solve them. Pray to get the order just to follow it. We don't give a fuck about your pride, better swallow it. I'ma ride for my brothers and I die for this truth. Don't believe me, then you can be the proof, nigga. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Mechanic of the Western, surrounded by my brothers, and damn it, it's a blessing. When we pull up on you while you panicking and stressing, acting like a bitch with anxiety, mixed with manic and depression. I can hear your heartbeat, and you scared cause you know them bullets ripping through flesh like sharp teeth. Or you can catch the YAHANNA after you get your ass beat. We'll double back and finish the job. We can box it out or shoot shit. Whole team full of killers, don't push us cause we known to get ruthless. We rock 'em all smoke, we ain't hiding. Nigga, if you fucking with my brothers, then we riding. Nigga, fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding. I get the order, yeah, I'm riding. Fucking with my brothers, yeah, we riding.
Alright, we're gonna play one more, y'all.
Demons lurking, your Twitter searching behind the curtains without a purpose. Bread and circus, just peep the verses. Every time when evil surface, living out these evil curses. I see my people hurting. COVID got these people nervous. It's a damn shame, can't even walk in the store without a mask on. I'm a wise man, mad printer, pressure won't last long. Turn wax on. Happy I be driving something heavy. Can't lose focus, I'm ready. How we gonna fight these demons? Whole lot of niggas being bitches, whole lot of bitches being petty. Black, Hispanic, Native, we all niggas. One West, home, mother killers. Even though they hate me, they gon' feel us. Fuck the mother niggas, we the realest. And we ain't never scared. Just pay attention, my nigga. Here comes the circus once they give you the bread. All this bullshit, I ain't feeling it. Gotta peep game, be vigilant. All of my niggas stay diligent. Everything I rap, we living it. And I'ma prophesy until all of my people rise. Just open up your eyes, pay attention. That's how they get you. You just pay attention to the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. That's how they trap you. You try to distract you with the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. That's how they get you. You just pay attention to the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. That's how they trap you. You try to distract you with the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. Voting for the lesser, two evils is nonsense. Social media keep you distracted with foolish content. You keep scrolling, the week folding. Since 1969, we hold it down and keep rolling. Rolling hard with battle scars from proven soldiers. My people destroyed, corrupted venom from fighting these wicked cobras until it's over. Gotta man up. Kwame Sha'ala, they shooting us with our hands up. Don't fucking cowards, prince of the power, but I ain't shit without my team. We hit the scene and stay prepared to meet the king. Sword in our hand, ready to stand, ready to fight, ready to kill it for all my brothers. I give my life. It's a time to fish and it's a time to hunt. Stay on low, put down the blunt. Don't get killed when you trying to stun. Gotta keep ready for the battlefront. That's how they trap you and distract you with the bread and circus. But you can't see cause you're too blind behind the curtains. That's how they get you. You just pay attention to the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. That's how they trap you. You try to distract you with the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. That's how they get you. You just pay attention to the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus. That's how they trap you. You try to distract you with the bread and the circus. Bread and the circus.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. This is an I.S.U.P.K. Houston Tuesday Brotherhood class. Today, we're gonna talk about the kids today, man. So we're gonna show you in the scriptures where, you know what I'm saying, you know, to make sure your child or your children are not doomed, you know what I'm saying, in this world that we live in or this society that we live in right now. You know what I'm saying? Because without the proper guidance, correction, or anything, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, our children are doomed. You know what I'm saying? Because they have no insight on how to grow up to be a child and then grow into a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? The proper way and the righteous way. You know what I'm saying? And then with that result, you know what I'm saying, they suffer the consequences of being, you know what I'm saying, criminals or, you know, victims. You know what I'm saying? Because they lack the knowledge or even, you know what I'm saying, the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, to survive, you know what I'm saying, on this earth. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to, you know, start at an early time, at an early age. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know, everybody probably heard the quote, you know what I'm saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the same thing with humans too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know, the humans, you know, they had a capacity, you know, to pretty much change. But it's kind of hard to, you know, teach somebody that's been doing something all their life to something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? You train to be a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Since you were, you know what I'm saying, small, you growing up punching, kicking, blocking, slamming, choking, whatever. And then I try to teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, run track or something like that. You know, it's going to be a hard adjustment because, you know, you're so used to, you know what I'm saying, doing this one thing, and then you have to adjust, you know, everything that you've learned, you know what I'm saying, to learn this new thing. You know what I'm saying? And by that time, you know what I'm saying, with children, you know what I'm saying, like the critical age now, you know what I'm saying, to where you pretty much I would say, I'm not going to say you lose a child, but by 12 or 13 years old, that child has pretty much kind of got an idea on who he's going to be or what he or she wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And at 17 or 18, like they really, you know what I'm saying? And then the older that they get, you know what I'm saying, they start living into that life or living into the rules or whatever training or whatever knowledge that they growing up, you know, believing in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to start early on teaching the scriptures to our children at a very early age. Because when you look at it now, you know what I'm saying, we train, like I see 2-year-olds running sophisticated electronic devices. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call them iPads. But if you get to a science or a technical term, a sophisticated electronic device, that is big. At 2 years old, I was playing with blocks. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't running no I didn't know how to open this app, swipe this way and do this, and I didn't know that. But at 2 years old, you know what I'm saying, you gotta that child knows how to, you know what I'm saying, operate a sophisticated electronic device. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like you just push one button and it light up and it do this, or push this other button like, you know, what we used to do, the little CNCs, you pull a little lever, then this is a cow. Moo. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I grew up, you know what I'm saying, like the things. But now, you know what I'm saying, they got tablets. They got phones that they operate. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part about that is most parents give them to them at an early age just to shut them up and get them out their face. You know what I'm saying? Like your baby crying, you know what I'm saying, getting on your nerves, and then okay, you know, when they real young, you stick a pacifier in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? That'll be quiet. That'll shut them up for a while. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And then the older they get, you know what I'm saying, that's when you stick that phone or stick that tablet in their face, and that tablet, you know, pretty much raises children now. You know what I'm saying? You try to punish a child now. You know what I'm saying? Well, now you can't go outside. You on punishment. They like, okay, I'm gonna go outside anyway. You know what I'm saying? But you take that tablet or that phone away from them, that is death to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between our kids now and then how, you know, well, I'll say how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? You told me I couldn't go outside, like, oh man, you just didn't put me on, you know, on the hanging tree. I can't go outside. And I'm sitting here looking through the window, see all my friends riding their bikes down the street and popping wheelies and on the basketball court or something, or on the football field. Man, look, I was done for. My own thought. I was like, I go outside. And then they knocking on your door. Can Trey come outside? Nah, he can't come outside today, baby. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's the first friend. Then the second friend, can Trey come outside? You know, this like 9 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? This 9 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You grounded so you got to watch your friends play from 9 in the morning until the street lights come on, and that's about 7, maybe 8 o'clock at night. So that's about 10, 11 hours worth of torture. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my punishments was, and then we're gonna get to the lesson. You know, one of my punishments was, you know, I couldn't go outside. You know what I'm saying? So while my mama, you know, was at work, I had to watch soap operas. You know what I'm saying? You know, like One Life to Live, General Hospital, All My Children, and all that stuff like that. I had to watch that and tell her what went on, you know what I'm saying, in those soap operas. And I had to watch them. I just couldn't tune it on and just go to sleep. I had to sit there and watch them, you know what I'm saying? So when she get home, like, so what happened? Well, Todd was sleeping with such and such wife, and blah blah this and blah blah that. You know, he and then Sarah killed Brooke and blah blah this and blah blah. I had to sit there and watch and tell her what, and she like, what? So you know, and then she get on the phone and she'll call one of her friends, you know, and confirm the story. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna call her friends, you know what I'm saying, and they talk about the stories. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call them, stories. You know, they talk about the soap operas. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my punishments, and that was torture. You know what I'm saying? Um, let me see. All right. First scripture I'm gonna pull is Psalms 127, and start at verse 3. But yeah, we gotta get a head start on raising our children, man, because you know what I'm saying, without us getting a head start, you know what I'm saying, we leave our children to for other things and other devices to raise them, like, you know what I'm saying, i.e. we was talking about the tablet. You know what I'm saying? Like that tablet, you know what I'm saying, is I'm not gonna say it's crippling, you know what I'm saying, because you know it can be educational, you know what I'm saying? It can be whatever it may be, but you know, some parents use it as a pacifier. You know what I'm saying? Take this tablet. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure it's charged, because if it go dead, then they got to deal with the child again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So 2 years old, you got your face in a tablet. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to 5 years old, now you got a laptop. Now you got a laptop and a phone. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on and goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like your child cries out for help. You know what I'm saying? It wants attention. You know what I'm saying? And all you doing is giving pacifiers, passing pacifiers out. You know what I'm saying? Because when they get 9, 10, 11, then what you do? You get them a dirt bike or something like that, or four-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? When they get, 12, 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? You might let them play football or whatever. You know, I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But now, you done gave them something else. You done bought them that PlayStation. Yeah, you gonna play that PlayStation. Just get out my face. Let me enjoy my wine and let me kick back and do whatever, woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? Or, and the older they get, you keep buying them stuff. You keep giving them stuff, you know what I'm saying, as a pacifier just to keep them out your hair. They can be failing every grade, every class that they got. They can be failing, but you still gonna buy them something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like, kids now, like crime, like most of the crime, like pretty much in Houston, is happening with kids from the age of 11 to 16. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you know what I'm saying, it was a 19, 20, 21 years old doing all the crime. I ain't talking about breaking windows and, I'm talking about aggravated robberies, murders, bank robberies, check cash in place robberies. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of thing that they doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, crime, when I was, we'll bust somebody window, you know what I'm saying? It was an accident probably. But yeah, we'll bust somebody with it. We do mischievous thing, you know what I'm saying? Like shoot somebody with a BB gun at the bus stop, you know what I'm saying? Or throw a rock at somebody, that's driving, into their windshield or something like, stuff like that. But now they're pulling guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I listened. I talked to a 14-year-old, and he said, "Man, I don't feel right unless I have $3,500 in my pocket. $3,500, and you stay in a housing community, and you don't feel right if you don't have $3,500. $20 in my pocket when I was 14, I was rich. I can go to the movies, take somebody with me, buy popcorn and snacks, and still have money left over. You know what I'm saying? We can go to the mall, we can go to the arcade with $20. Well, back then, I ain't gonna tell you how old I am, but back then, you was good with $20. $40. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would just say $100. Yeah, you was Bill Gates with $100 at between the ages of 12 and 14 years old when I was coming up. You was Bill Gates. Now and this brother say he don't feel right if he don't have at least $3,500 in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of teaching is that? You know what I'm saying? And then the parents don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he probably giving money to them, which means she don't have to work as hard as she do. She can just let her son go out there and commit, you know, take penitentiary chances and bringing money home. You know what I'm saying? Knowing he got all these guns in the house, you don't pay attention to his social media because Throughout his whole social media, he got guns and money. Money he done bragged about robbing from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just came from hitting this lick. You know what I'm saying? Like now they take the money like this and they spread it across whatever they arm all the way to their chest. Yeah, we just got through hitting the lick. You know what I'm saying? We big bands. You know what I'm saying? We big guns. We got big tools, big sticks. You know what I'm saying? And this is all on your son's uh uh social media. Like it was a video not too long ago, maybe about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months, where a boy and a girl, they were cousins, you know what I'm saying? They in the bathroom, and the girl picks up a gun with the extended clip with a drum on it, maybe a 50 round clip, maybe a 100 round clip on it. And she, first of all, she held it upside down like this. You know what I'm saying? Which means that she don't know how to handle a gun, a loaded gun, and it was a Glock. And if anything, if you know anything about Glocks don't have safeties. So once you load the gun and put one in the chamber, it is hot, it is live. One pull of the trigger is going off. So she picked it up like this, and then she finally held it regular. So her male cousin, they recording in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? They just on Instagram or whatever they was on. And she finally hold the gun. Like, yeah, I'll shoot you in your head right now. She got her finger on the trigger, just waving around like this, looking at it like this, here, waving around like, and right before she said, yeah, I'll shoot you right now. Blah blah. And I heard boom, and she like, oh, she dropped the gun, shot her cousin in the head. You know what I'm saying? Because she had her finger on the trigger, and she just boom, she dropped the gun. And then then she dropped down, and then her not knowing how to pick up a loaded weapon again, she picked it up again by the trigger, boom, shot herself in the head. You know what I'm saying? And this was like during a party, a birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Her mama let her go to a family birthday party. They were celebrating all the March birthdays or April birthdays, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? They were celebrating I guess all the family or whoever came to this party, and they were celebrating everybody's birthday. Well, that's one strike for celebrating birthday. You know what I'm saying? And it was so crazy because they in the bathroom, so people they was trying to get into the restroom, but their bodies are blocking the door. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up dying, all because of lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to get to our children early so they won't be doomed. You know what I'm saying? Read that scripture for me.
Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb, his reward.
Yeah, I might have to. I don't know which knob you have to turn down. Hold on, let me get there with you. Right, yeah. Go ahead and read it for me again.
All right. This is Psalms 127, verse 3. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb,
All
in
right, it
his
says,
reward.
hold on. It says, children are an heritage of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know what heritage is? All right, for time's sake, heritage is like your portion or like your inheritance or like, what I'm saying, your share. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord loves children. You know what I'm saying? He protects children like a mother. You know what I'm saying? All right, now it says, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. So every child that is born of the womb, you know what I'm saying, is his reward. Because the Lord is the God of the living, not the dead. So every time a child is born, you know what I'm saying, another one of his children is born. You know what I'm saying? So we are his children. So he treats us as such. That's why he gave us rules and guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Um, keep going to
All right.
go to 5.
So 5, sir.
Yeah.
Psalms, Psalms 127, verse 4. As arrows are in the hand, a mighty man. Slack it. As the arrows are in the hand of a mighty
I
man.
say go to 5.
Go to 5. Okay.
Go.
Verse 5. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gates.
All right. And it says, happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. You know what I'm saying? So a man having a lot of children should be happy. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, around here sorrowful and mad and angry. You know what I'm saying? Only time that happens is when, you know what I'm saying, those children are taken away from him. You know what I'm saying? Either by his doing or by the woman's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like late, you know, like now it's kind of looked down upon if you have more than 2 children. You know what I'm saying? But you know, back then, you know what I'm saying, when you talking about Grandpa Earl, you know, Grandpa Earl had 9 sons and 5 daughters. All your uncles and aunties. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh yeah, I got a big family. We got a big family. You got all these cousins. Yeah, we deep at the family reunion. When we go to the club, we go somewhere, we be deep. Yeah, you brag about that because that's what happened in the old time. But now, yeah, ooh, man, she got 3 kids. Ooh, dang, I don't know how she do it. You know what I'm saying? But you brag about Uncle Earl and them, or Grandpa Earl, having 9 sons and 5 daughters. That's 14 kids. That's 14 mouths to feed. He did it. You know, no matter how easy or how hard it was, and I can imagine it probably was pretty difficult. You know what I'm saying? But he was happy though. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they grow up, and then you know when they grow up and they become what he's taught them. You know what I'm saying? That makes a man happy. That makes a woman happy. When she sees her daughter that she's raised, you know, when she was pooping in diapers, up to the woman that she is now. That should make a woman happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I taught her right. You know what I'm saying? She learned the value of being a woman. You know what I'm saying? She's not out here in the streets, you know, being a whore. You know, she's not, you know, there she's not an adulteress. She don't have all these baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? Because she was out there being a whore. You know what I'm saying? She you know what I'm saying, did what I asked her to do. She did what I taught her. You know what I'm saying? My son grew up, you know what I'm saying? He handled his business, you know what I'm saying? He didn't put away all these women. You know what I'm saying? If he had children by him, he wasn't an adulterer. He takes care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not in the system as a criminal. You know what I'm saying? You know, he follows the most high, he follows the laws and everything. You know what I'm saying? That makes a man happy. That makes parents happy. That's why we got to start early. You know what I'm saying? All right, give me Deuteronomy chapter 6. And we're going to start at 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and 6. And these words which are command thee this day.
And it says, which
I command thee this day, shall be in thine heart.
All right, go ahead.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou restest up,
riseth up.
rises up.
All right. So, the Lord is telling us, you know what I'm saying, like the words that I'm giving you right now, the commandments, the law, statutes, the commandments that I'm giving you, you know what I'm saying, you should teach your children. You know what I'm saying? You should diligently teach them. You know what I'm saying? It says, it says, and thou shalt teach them diligently. That means, you know what I'm saying, like persistent, like every day. You know what I'm saying? Like with the same type of zeal that you would have if you wanted him to learn football or basketball or with the girls dance, being a ballerina or something. You know what I'm saying? Like how when when you have your son and you diligently teach him how to be a football player. When you wake him up at 5 in the morning, you have him running with you, have him doing drills. If you got if you're financially okay, you pay for somebody to work with him, work out with him, teaching him all type of drills. Then he goes to football practice. You know what I'm saying? And then when after practice, he's still doing football, 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 football. Like how you diligently teach him the craft of that game. It's the same way you should diligently teach your children the craft or the law, statutes, and commandments of this Bible. You know what I'm saying? Uh, or the same way with the girls. You know what I'm saying? You know how they got this I guess it's called Little Princess or whatever, and how they like some of these they dress up they girls like for these pageants. You know what I'm saying? Like that is I've seen that in person, and that is torture to a child. But don't do it like that. But man, like some of these girls, like they they it's mostly in the Edomite thing, but just that diligence of you know taking this child and she's making her do this type of lesson, that type of lesson. You know what I'm saying? She's dressed up like a princess, like 24 hours, 23 hours out of the day. You know what I'm saying? She can't go play in the mud. She can't do nothing. She just got to sit there and don't move. And that's kind of hard for a child not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But with these scriptures, diligently teach them. You know what I'm saying? It says, and shall talk of them when thou sittest in thine house. So when y'all just sitting around the house, teach them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be watching a TV show, a commercial, or whatever, and 8 times, 9 times out of 10, you can teach them something by watching that through scripture. You know what I'm saying? Watching a video, somebody's talking too much and they heckling somebody, and then they end up getting hit with something or they fall or whatever. Like then you can go to a scripture like, yeah, that's what happens when you talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what happens when you pick on somebody. That's what happens when you eat pork. You see how they throwing up and they got to go to the doctor and all that stuff. You see how the little wormy stuff that's inside the pork chop that you oh so love. Yeah, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? It says, and when thou walkest by the way, I mean, just even in passing, when you walking outside, when y'all going to the park, when y'all going to family events, wherever, when they going to school, hey man, pay attention to this type of girl. Pay attention to this type of boy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say nice things to you, but they only want one thing. Pay attention to this girl, man. You doing pretty well in football. Your name getting out there. You know what I'm saying? And you just need to focus on football right now. You don't need to worry about no girls, no outside interference, nothing like that right now. That is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't instill this at an early age, that kind of go through one ear and not the other. You know what I'm saying? So a kid that's been hearing that since the age of 5, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna become an NFL player, or he's gonna become successful in whatever he's gonna do because he know that what I'm saying, trying to turn up every day, run with the crowd, messing with all the women, knowing that you're gonna put them away. You know what I'm saying, and doing all type of wicked things, trying to follow the crowd is gonna get you in trouble to where none of these colleges, for one, are gonna sign you because they're built on reputation. So they don't want to have a bad reputation on their school by signing you to come play for them. And then an NFL team is not going to want to sign you because the reputation that you have, because you're going to cost them money. Because now you're a part of their organization. Now they have to spend money on their lawyers to help you. Nah, they're not just going to pick you. You know what I'm saying? So now you go to the life of crime because you still want to obtain that sense of status that you would have. You know what I'm saying? All the girls want you because you know what I'm saying, you was a star athlete. You know what I'm saying, you was gonna be making money potentially. So now you want to be the toughest nigga on the block. Now you wanna have all the chains, all the shoes. You know what I'm saying? You want to have all the chains, all the shoes, the money. You want to, in high school, you want to walk through the cafeteria and pull out a wad of money and just walk around counting it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All because you wanted to, do your own thing besides what your parents told you to do. You know what I'm saying? All right. It says when thou liest down and when thou rises up. So when they lie down, you teach them how to pray. You know what I'm saying? Christ taught us how to pray in the scriptures, Matthew 6 and 10. You know what I'm saying? You teach them how to pray. When they rise up, you teach them, what to say or what to do, you know what I'm saying, to get ready for their day. You know what I'm saying? Like this has to be a constant thing, ongoing every day. Before they turn on that tablet, just like you do now. Hey, before you turn on that tablet, you clean up that room. Well, just add this to it. Hey, before you turn on that tablet, hey, straighten up your room and you pray or you read two scriptures or read a chapter and you write down questions about it. Cause just read the chapter, I mean, it ain't gonna do nothing if they don't have any questions about it. So you read that chapter and you write down some questions or you write down a summary of that chapter. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna do it because they want to get to that tablet. Next thing you know, and then it's gonna become to where it's gonna be so routine for them to where they're gonna start separating themselves from the crowd because they're gonna start learning the scriptures. They're gonna start learning how to operate as a righteous child of God. To the stuff that they looking at other people do, it's not gonna be appealing to them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all picking on that dude because he don't have no name brand shoes on. Because high school is a critical time for fashion. That can make or break you. You know what I'm saying? You go in there with some Starberries on or some Shacks. Somebody with a phone. Like now they got phones and they go, "What are those?" And then all you need is two people to laugh, and that whole video going up on Instagram. Now they're gonna show your face and your shoes. Now you the broke po' boy. Nobody wanna hang around you. When nobody wanna hang around you, now you gotta find stuff to do. I'll show them. I bet you next time they talk about me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have some J's on my feet. But damn, my mama and them ain't got no money. So guess what I gotta do? Click clack. Hey, come off them shoes. Hey, come off that jacket. Give me that money in your pocket. Yeah, they used to talk about me about my Android. Oh yeah, I need that iPhone too. So next time I go back to school, they gonna see me. What? Oh, you got them bread 11s on. Hey, yeah, whatever I'm talking about. Oh, that boy got the iPhone 12. Hey, bro, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now you feel accepted. Now you got to drive in your head now to where I got to get it how I live. Because I don't want to ever have that feeling of being shunned by my brothers again, by my peers. You know what I'm saying? Women. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. It don't probably don't revert to a life of crime, but it it uh it revolves in the life of whoredom. Okay, you're not as she's very 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 pretty, so all the boys, all the attention goes to her. You know what I'm saying? You don't have enough money to wear the type of clothes that she have. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you busted. You ain't pretty. Like, so what's she gonna do? She's gonna find the most revealing clothes that she can find or that she obtain, and she's gonna be promiscuous so people can like her. Hey, we going to skip school at Trey Trey house. You trying to come? Yeah, I come. Yeah, yeah, you gonna roll with us. You know what I'm saying? We gang gang. Yeah, I'm with y'all. So what you trying to do? I'm trying to do whatever. Well, you got them busted clothes on. Why don't you just take them off? Okay. Well, since you took the clothes off, well then let us, you know, whoop the whoop. Okay. Now you got a whore, or what they call a bust down. You know what I'm saying? Because she for the streets. But that's how she thought for people to like her, to accept her, that she had to give up something because she didn't learn the values of her body. She didn't learn the values of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? A tablet was shoved in her face at a very young age. Take the tablet out and put some of these scriptures in there. You know what I'm saying? And it will. And I'm telling you, you'll see the difference. All right. Let me get Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. Got it?
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nature of abomination.
Nurture and
Nurture and
admonition.
admission of the Lord.
All right, it says,
Like,
and ye fathers provoke not your children to wrath. So I mean, the object or the job of a father is to be the correction. You know what I'm saying? He's the stern, you know what I'm saying, law and authority of the household. You know what I'm saying? So your word, you know what I'm saying, pretty much stands. But don't be that father that you so hard and you so stiff to where you turn away your children. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk down on your son. Don't talk down on your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because that receiving from, like, especially with a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say to your daughter as a man, you know what I'm saying? That rides with her throughout her life. You know what I'm saying? So if you you know what I'm saying, telling your daughter, oh, you beautiful, and you know what I'm saying, you should value yourself and blah blah this and blah blah that. Any man that try to woo her with, oh, you so beautiful, I can't believe my eyes, like that is gonna have none effect to her, because you as a father has told, a man has told her that, and that was you as her father. So that's not gonna be nothing new to her. Like, you're gonna, so that man is gonna have to show her something new. You know what I'm saying? And showing her something new, what else he gonna do? He gonna whip out some money. He gonna whip out some money. He gonna have that shiny car, but that's not gonna affect her either. Why? Because you showed her in the scriptures what money means. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna show her that, better for a man to lose his life than gain it for nothing. I mean, for gain it for the world. Paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna know that. Okay, well, her next question to him is, okay, yeah, you got the money, you got the cars, you got the clothes, but do you eat pork chop sandwiches? Hell yeah, girl. We going to a crawfish bar right now. You want to go? It's like, so I can't even mess with you, because her value is not in the everything, in the things that everybody else like. It's in the scriptures, following the laws, statutes, commandments. Now you just done saved your daughter's life. You're not gonna marry your daughter off to a sinner like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he because that worked before for him. You know what I'm saying? He done pulled out a wad of money. He done pulled up in that shiny car, and many of women have sat in that car and rode off with him, and he put them away eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because that little trick or scheme worked to woo them, but it didn't work for your daughter, and you ought to feel happy and proud for that, because she listened to you, because you caught her at an early age. But if you tell me you ain't nothing but a whore and blah blah this and blah blah that, or you ain't this, or son, you ain't gonna amount to be nothing but a nothing, you gonna be just like me and blah blah this and blah blah that, then guess what? She gonna get in that car with him. He gonna run with them cats that's about to go hit that chick cashing place. He might end up being the neighborhood dope fiend. You know what I'm saying? Doing everything for laughs and giggles. You know what I'm saying? What was that? 6 and 4. Yeah, but bring them up in nurture and admonition. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, of course, you're the correction, you're the law and authority, but you know what I'm saying? You also have to nurture a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? You have to explain, like, okay, I came down on you because of this. You know what I'm saying? I discipline you because of that. I don't want you to, become like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the result of, you know what I'm saying, when you act like that or do these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so cool right now to be a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Or, holding the gun and shooting this and shooting that. But then what is the result? Death in jail. Like, people, it's so crazy to what they see the result of it every day. You know what I'm saying? But they glorify that too. You know what I'm saying? When you got your homeboy face on a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? That should be a wake-up call. That should be, hey, this is the result of me holding the gun, running with y'all, you know what I'm saying, terrorizing people. Man, if you're not from this block, we better not catch you over here. Yeah, that's the result of this. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool to put your homeboy on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nuki. Oh, it's cool to go to jail now. Yeah, free my nigga John. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But those are the end results of not following the scriptures, of not training up your child. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, drop that and go to Proverbs 22 and 6. Right. But yeah, that's the result of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like I'm just, I keep reiterating, the same thing, but like it has to be a point to where, you know what I'm saying, like you start doing it. Because what happens if you teach your child, potty train your child at 10 years old? For all them years, they're gonna be it's gonna be hard for them not to, pee on themselves. You know what I'm saying? You 15, 16, 17 years old, still peeing in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody taught you how to use the restroom before you go to sleep. Don't drink so much juice or water before you go to sleep. Or if you got it bad, set an alarm in the middle of the night to get them to go and use the restroom. You got a Proverbs? All right, I'll read it for time's sake. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So that's pretty much what I've been saying from the beginning. It's like it. That's what pretty much I've been saying from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Train up a child in the way they should go, so when he get old, he won't depart from it. So right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, most of our kids are being trained up in an unruly way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always bring up the videos that I see on social media. One of them being the sister with the little, I think he could have been 3 years old, maybe 4 years old. And you know what I'm saying? And he's shut up, shut up, shut up. He walking around like he hard cussing, you know, hitting her with a bottle or whatever he was hitting her with, and she thought it was cute. Boy, you better stop. Boy, you stupid. Look at all these people. Look at how you act like that. Boy, you better stop. Stop. Well, guess what's gonna happen when he get older? He gonna be used to that. No, you can't go to that party. What you mean, mom? I'm going to that party. What you gonna do? And then guess what you gonna, girl, I can't control him. I can't control him. And then you looking for the school system to keep him at bay. But if he don't listen to you, what makes you think that he gonna listen to the football coach or the principal or one of the counselors at the school? He not gonna listen. Hey, boy, why is you doing all this cussing in class like that? My mama let me cuss at home, so why I gotta listen to you tell you watch my mouth? I've been through it, still going through it. You know what I'm saying? Because I teach at a school. You know what I'm saying? Like they get this 6, 7, maybe 8 hours of positive, you know what I'm saying, structure. You know what I'm saying, at the school, but then when they go home to their element, it's nothing again. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some kids act out because they want structure, because they lack it at home. You know what I'm saying? You just let them do whatever they want to do. That's why a lot of them get in trouble. They purposely getting into stuff so you can at least try to at least cuss them out, at least try to at least do something to show that you care as a parent. But if you don't care as a parent, then they don't care about themselves. That's why they grow up to be what they call crash dummies. That's a new term for somebody that don't care and would do any and everything to please somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we want you to run in that bank and just start shooting. No one, no bulletproof vest. Don't do nothing. Just go in there and matter of fact, just go. You a crip. Yeah, just go to the blood side of territory and then just stand there with your crip stuff on. A crash dummy will do it. You know what I'm saying? He'll do it. I bet you won't smoke this crack rock. Man, nigga, man, I don't smoke no crack. But man, nigga, if you a real nigga, you'll smoke this crack. Man, get here. Yeah, man, hey, that boy Tutu finna smoke this crack, y'all. Hey, man, you ain't finna do it. You ain't finna do it. Nigga, why? Nigga, why? Nigga, I'm real. Nigga, I'm real, nigga. Now you're a crackhead. Crash dummy turned into crackhead. Why? Because you didn't care about him as a parent. You didn't give him enough attention to try to correct him, to show that you love him. You know what I'm saying? And he sought that love and acceptance in the streets. And the streets is where everybody is doomed. You know what I'm saying? All right. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 1. Now these are the commandments, the status, the statutes, commandments and the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord of your power command to teach. Ye that ye might do them in the land of whether ye go to possess it.
All right. It says, now these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord your God commanded to teach you, that ye might do them in the land which whither ye go to possess it. So wherever we go, we still supposed to do the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? No matter if we in China, Australia, Venezuela, you know what I'm saying, Alaska, Africa, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to do the Lord's law, statutes, commandments. All right. Keep going.
That thou mightest fear the Lord thy power to keep all his statutes and commandments which I have commanded thee, thou and they sons, and thy sons, son, all the days of thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged.
All right. So it said now you're supposed to keep these laws, which I command thee and thy son. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pass it down to your son. You know what I'm saying? And thy son's sons. So you're supposed to pass it down to your son, and your son's supposed to pass it down to his son. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build righteous men or righteous children. You pass it down at early ages so that you won't be doomed. All right. All the days of thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged. So that your days may be prolonged, which means you won't die at 16. You know what I'm saying? Your face won't be on a shirt at 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to grow old and gray. you know what I'm saying, by following these law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? You won't suffer the consequences of being, you know, unrighteous or you know what I'm saying, unruly. You know what I'm saying, not knowing the scriptures. Loud to water. All right. Uh, give me Proverbs 29:12. Mm-hmm. So as parents, you know what I'm saying, we have to stop letting um society, other people, and these tablets, you know, social media raise our children. Because like now, like, you know what I'm saying, like TikTok is, you know, that's the newest thing. Like TikTok is raising our children. They're teaching our children, you know, values, whatever they may be. You know what I'm saying? They are teaching them. You know what I'm saying? They are the ones showing them how life or society is. You know what I'm saying? Like everything in these little 30-second clips, you know, most of them, you know, they might be funny, you know, trying to make somebody laugh or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of them are seducing. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know, women, you know, shaking that butt, you know, whatever the case may be, whatever TikTok it is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead if you got it.
Proverbs 29:12. If a ruler hearken to lies and all his servants are wicked.
All right, it says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. Because you know why do you think that is? Because the servants do what?
What the ruler does and what the ruler tells him to.
Right. So the servants do what the ruler says or does, says and does. You know what I'm saying? So if the ruler is listening to lies, then your children are going to do the same thing. The servants are going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you in that church listening to that pastor talking about pork is okay and homosexuality is all right, just sow your seeds, then guess what? You already letting your child watch the tablet in the church anyway. Well, I can be a crab eating homosexual, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama and my daddy, they go here and they listen to him. They say, and they do what he do, and I got to do what they do. And then that's all right. You know what I'm saying? But those are the lies. That's some of the lies that you know what I'm saying that parents do. Is going to this church and listening to these lies without even trying to act question this question the pastor or test the spirit. You know what I'm saying? They just take what he say and roll with it. Why? Because it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I like smoking a little weed anyway. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he right. You know what I'm saying? We just got to live by everything, long as we ain't out there shooting and killing nobody, and long as I get a nigga my tires, and we good. You know what I'm saying? We don't be out there just trying to do stuff like that. I don't be harming nobody. I don't hurt nobody. So we good in the sight of the Lord. No, you're being lied to, and you're listening to the lies. So, and your children are watching you. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna pick up whatever lifestyle or whatever that you doing. You know what I'm saying? So like it. Uh, so like I say, the children follow the parent. Now drop down to 15 for me. Now this, you know what I'm saying? Like Now this scripture, uh, has gotten away from the black community. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
The rod and reproof giving wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame.
Right. So the rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringing his mother to shame. You know what I'm saying? A rod is what? Correction, right? You know what I'm saying? Reproof is reteaching. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know what you're being corrected and disciplined for. You know what I'm saying? Like my generation of parents, you know what I'm saying? People my age, you know what I'm saying? Like it's partially our fault because I've talked to a lot of women, a lot of sisters, you know what I'm saying, that are my age or at my age range. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to raise my kid like how I was raised. Like I got a whooping for everything. I was disciplined for this. I was disciplined for that. And I don't want to raise my child like that. So that's why I don't whoop them. I just talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a whooping for everything too. On top of not going outside and I had to watch the soap operas. You know what I'm saying? I got a whooping too. You know what I'm saying? But that has gotten away. You know what I'm saying now? Like you know what I'm saying? Like parents are so scared to you know spank their child or whatever and correct them. You know what I'm saying? Because so either CPS or you know what I'm saying. I remember you know what I'm saying. We used to get beat in the middle of the stove. You know what I'm saying? Like you did something in the stove, it was on right then. And if I'm talking about to the point to where if your mama didn't have a belt on her at that point in time, it was another sister that was in that shop and here you go, you can use my belt or you can use my switch, so you can be beat by somebody else's switch because that's how prevalent whippings was, when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? And it says rod and reproof give wisdom. So the wisdom is okay. Well, I know I ain't finna do that no more like that. I got a beating for that. I got a whipping for that. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how, you know what I'm saying? That's how the slave masters pretty much kept us at bay. You know what I'm saying? Because if 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 you came up, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to bring in 50 pounds of cotton and you only brought 48 pounds, you getting beat for that. So that made you more diligent to pick that cotton to make sure you had over 50 pounds of cotton. So you'll never get beat for not having enough cotton again. Well, same thing with us. You know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes you'll be a repeat offender. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a couple whoopings for not coming in the house on time. Doing this and doing that. But like stuff like either stealing or being disrespectful. I ain't do that too much. Not after the rod and reproof. You know what I'm saying? It says, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. Like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? You let that child do his own thing. When he go outside, or he go to that school, oh, here come Sheila, son. Oh Lord. He a terror. He a terror. Like, I don't know whether to call the police or go grab my gun. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go to church and they sit up there talking about you, you know what I'm saying? She walk up and she hear them talking about her, about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I hope she ain't bring little Jason today. I'm trying to relax and worship the Lord today, but I don't feel like dealing with all that today. You know what I'm saying? You know when your name is that bad to everybody, all they think is terrible things when they think about your name or even your mother's name. You know what I'm saying? Like that brings your mother to shame. Cause when some women get around, when they get around each other, they talk about their kids. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my son just graduated high school. He got a scholarship to play football here, and he doing that. My daughter, she just got accepted to law school, so she going to Howard, baby. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Yeah, my son, he just went to the army. That ain't no good thing, but in the world, that's an accolade. That's a good step. You know what I'm saying? Well, he gone to the army and blah blah. He said my son, he done got married and he done started his business and he doing good, girl. What about you, Sheila? Well, he in and out of jail. He just got shot for trying to break into somebody's car the other day. Oh, girl, I don't know how you be dealing with him. I don't know how you put up with him. Like, that's a shame because she just got through listening to all these people brag with pride about their children, and she got to be the party pooper. That brings her to shame. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a terrible feeling. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. We can drop that and we can go to Proverbs 23. No, Salaki, go to 22 and 15. Proverbs 22 and 15.
Proverbs 22 and 15, sir. Foolishness is bound in the heart of the child, but the rod correction shall drive it far from him.
All right, it says foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. You know what I'm saying? A child, he just want to turn up and do anything. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. In his head, he doing right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? When like for me, well, for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Going to the store and taking a toy, out the package. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to play with the toy. I like the toy. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing for me until I got that ride and reproof. You know what I'm saying? Going out busting people windows. You know what I'm saying? Or shooting BBs or a slingshot or throwing rocks at their dog or their cat. You know what I'm saying? That's a normal day for a kid. But until you get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Going around in recess, hitting the girls in the back of the head, pushing them down. Yeah, say that's a normal working day. You know what I'm saying? But until you get that rod of proof, it says, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from it. You know what I'm saying? You get so many whoopings or whatever, you think not to do it again. I remember, when I was younger, I got caught shoplifting. And I thought I was home free. You know what I'm saying? We at the grocery store. Man, you could feel the breeze outside. And then to them four Edomites walked up and like, excuse me, ma'am, is this your son? I'm like, damn. And they showed the whole video on how I did it. You know what I'm saying? Showed the whole video on how, yeah, he took it from this place, he went over here and tried to hide and took it out the package and put it. I had a little fanny pack on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Thought I was home free because I done it before. Went down the wrong aisle. Went on that aisle with that big black dome camera in the middle. I went on that aisle, the last one, got too greedy. Man, we checking out. We started walking up them. Edomite walked up on us and took us up to the security room. They showed my mama and them the video. Mama hot. I can see the fire in her eyes. We get home. She coming for me, full throttle. but my crackhead uncle saved me. You know what I'm saying? My crackhead uncle, he's like, no, sis, you know what I'm saying? No. That's the only thing he probably saved. Well, he really didn't save me, but he saved me from that rap that at that moment. No, so he's a little boy, he just growing up, blah, 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 blah. He a crackhead. He do it anyway. He do it himself. You know what I'm saying? She was like, all right, I'm gonna send you to your daddy house. And I'm like, okay, cool. My daddy wasn't there. He ain't gonna, what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do too much. He ain't gonna do nothing because he wasn't there. My mama finna come up there all emotional. Yeah, he did this, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, see my dad, I'm looking at his face right now. He don't even care. I'm like, hey, I'm good. I'm good. He said, all right, I'll just come back in about a couple hours. He says, man, you out there still? And I was like, yeah, but it's all right, So he took the belt. He hit me 2 times. 1, 2. I'm telling he ain't putting no power into it. I was like, because I'm ready to pop, pop. And I was like, man, I told you my daddy wasn't tripping. And he dropped that belt and he folded up his hand like this. My daddy played defensive end. And when I tell you, he put them paws on me. He put them paws on me. That drove me far away from trying to shoplift ever again. You know what I'm saying? He played defensive end, you know what I'm saying? He's a big dude like me. You know what I'm saying? But he was way taller than me then. And he just got the boom, boom, boom. I ain't look. If I see you drop $100, hey, bro, you dropped your money. You know what I'm saying? That drew me far away from trying to steal something ever again. Now, did he still love me? Of course. Of course he did. But that's the thing about being a parent. You gotta love your kids enough to where you can correct them like that and still love them. You know what I'm saying? Don't but you know what I'm saying? Like I know probably after a while you're like, man, I ain't mean to do him like that. But in my face, like, yeah, do it again. It's on again. Every time you do something like that, it's on. And that was his attitude in my face. You know what I'm saying? Now, on your own time, like you can go back. Well, we'll get to that scripture in a minute. Um, so now go to Proverbs 23 and 13. Come.
Proverbs 23 and 13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him without the rod, he shall not die.
Right. It says, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Now, for those that didn't believe that you couldn't beat your child, it's right here in the Bible. And it said, if you beat your child, he ain't gonna die. He'll be all right. She'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not just, trying to throw him off a building or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You can beat your child. They'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? They won't die. And that's what we need now as parents. We need to get back to this. You know what I'm saying? I know they got systems in place and all type of stuff to where at a touch of a button they got people coming to your house trying to take your kids away from you. But would you rather to correct your own kid or have you know what I'm saying, like or risk them coming? I'd rather risk them, what I'm saying, coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, here go the number. Want me to dial them for you? Like your boy, who was that? Ray Rice. That was Ray Rice that disciplined his children. Agent Peterson, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's like, yeah, I gave him a whipping. Yeah, he got in trouble for it. But I bet you his kids understood. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see. How much time we got left? All right, I got a few scriptures left. But well, that's of course, what I'm saying, like disciplining your kids, teaching your kids, what I'm saying, and like the other part I wanted to get to was like, what I'm saying, like if especially like if you're in the truth, what I'm saying, and you teaching your children law, statutes, commandments, what I'm saying, you teach them how to live right, not celebrate, pagan holidays and stuff like that. What I'm saying? But you got other family members that do, what I'm saying? So but I'm gonna be honest, what I'm saying, like, now, in our society now, like most of our households are split. What I'm saying? The man is not in the house. What I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, the brother might be in the truth, but the sister not, or vice versa. What I'm saying? The sister might be in the truth, but the brother's not. The father's not. What I'm saying? And to try to keep the integrity of the lessons of the Bible, what I'm saying, you want to try to pass it over to the parent that's not in the truth. What I'm saying? So you don't want your kids celebrating birthdays no more or celebrating Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like they even got it, what I'm saying, like even in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing for you to go up to that school and tell them, hey, like when y'all have these little Christmas parties and birthday parties or Easter parties, whatever y'all doing, I don't want my kids to participate. And they gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, send my daughter or my son, send them to the front office, either get them some extra work or just let them sit there until it's over with. You know what I'm saying? A little Valentine, don't give them no Valentine's candy, don't give them nothing. They can sit in the front office, like you can give them extra work, or you can just let them sit there. Let them call me or whatever. But I don't want them celebrating, what I'm saying, these pagan holidays because that is against our culture. You know what I'm saying? They have to respect it. They let the Jewish man off. He ain't got to come to school on their days. You know what I'm saying? They let these other, cultures do their thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So give me Matthew 10 and 34. We're gonna start at 34. Because this also, what I'm saying, can tear of course tear a family apart, but kind of confuse these kids. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, we all grew up celebrating Christmas, what I'm saying, New Year's, Easter, Valentine's, and all that stuff. But coming into the truth, what I'm saying, we all cease to celebrate these things. But like most of the time, like I say, either the mother that's in the truth or the father that's in the truth, what I'm saying, when they once they cease, to celebrate them, they try to pass that on to their children. But what I'm saying, the other parent, what I'm saying, they still in the world, so they still celebrating birthdays and blah blah this and blah blah that. So it's kind of hard, and so that's why you have to teach your children early. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. 34.
Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I came to send peace on earth. I am not to come send peace, but the sword, but a sword.
It says, so this is Christ talking. He's not come to send peace on the earth. He come to send uh, a sword. Okay, go ahead.
For I come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter against and a daughter in law against her mother-in-law.
All right, so now keep going.
A man foes shall be that thy shall be they of his own household.
All right, so like coming into the truth, you know what I'm saying? Christ said he come to set a man at variance with his father, and the daughter against his mother, and the daughter-in-law against his mother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody's going to accept the truth. Not everybody's going to, you know what I'm saying, start following the law, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, in its entirety. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, you've been doing what you've been doing for so long to where, you know what I'm saying, I still like celebrating my birthday. I still like Christmas. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so it says, and a man's foe should be of his own household. So when you do come into the truth, like the, your foe is gonna be from your own household. Like your own baby mama or your own baby dad is gonna be your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want little Tiara, you know, celebrating Christmas no more. Well, we've been celebrating Christmas this time. I'm still gonna get my baby Christmas gifts and blah blah this and blah blah that. No sweat, but not on Christmas. You can buy her gifts any day of the year. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't buy her gifts or take her anywhere, but just not on Christmas, not on her birthday, not on Valentine's Day, not Easter. You know what I'm saying? Because that is not our culture. All right. Um, read 37.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
All right. So this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Because like most of these holidays and these other things, they try to use the kids as a scapegoat. Well, it's for the kids. You know what I'm saying? We can't deprive the kids of living a life and having a good life and blah blah this and blah blah that. Or you know what I'm saying? It's all about family. You know what I'm saying? It's all about going to see my mama and my daddy. Blah blah this and blah blah that. They the ones that gave me life. And all right, but go ahead.
And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
So if you love your son or your daughter or your mother or your father more than Christ, you are not worthy. So if you still want to, oh, yes, this for the kids. We're gonna celebrate Halloween for the kids. The kids need candy. You know what I'm saying? They need gifts. They need to, get into the holiday spirit. You know what I'm saying? This is about the kids. Oh, this is about, what I'm saying, getting rebuilding a relationship with my daddy or my mama. You know what I'm saying? After so many years. Well, you're not worthy of Christ. You know what I'm saying? The Bible has some holidays some high holy days that you can celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Versus what, you've grown up to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, it's like I said earlier, it's kind of hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying? So drop that and give me Deuteronomy chapter 13. I'm gonna just read about two more, and then we're gonna call it a night. Chapter 13, verse 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 6. If thy brother, thy son of thy mother, thy son of thy daughter, or thy wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is thine own soul, entice thee secret, saying, Let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, no, thou nor thy fathers.
All right. So if thy brother, the son of thy mother, so one of your family members, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thy own soul. You know what I'm saying? So like your best friend or your partner or your bestie boo or whatever you call your best home girl. You know what I'm saying? Shall entice thee secretly, saying, "Let us go serve other gods," which means, well, let's go to this Christmas party. Ain't nobody gonna know. Or let's go to this Halloween party. Let's go to the office Valentine's Day party. That's serving other gods. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you actually going to one of they synagogues and stuff. Oh, I ain't serving any other gods. Yes, you are. If you celebrating the holidays and participate in their events, you know what I'm saying? That's still serving other gods. If you got that Christmas tree in your house, that's serving another god. You know what I'm saying? So if they come to you secret and say, "Let's go and serve other gods," you know what I'm saying? Because your best friend, you know what I'm saying, or your mom or your daughter, whatever. I mean, it's easily received from them. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's go do this. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna go just to go. We ain't gonna worry about if it's a Christmas party or not. We just gonna go. We just gonna go turn up because our other friends there, our family there, and blah blah this and blah blah that. Well, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Verse 7.
Namely of the gods of the people which are around about you, nigh until thee, or of far from the one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. Thou shalt not consent unto him, not nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shall thou spare, neither shall thou conceal him.
All right. So it says, "Thou shalt not consent." So you should say, "Hell no." You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Like you really shouldn't go either. You know what I'm saying? But then if we keep going, it's somebody you should surely kill him. This was in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We got our own kingdom. You're like you shouldn't even want nobody in the kingdom like that. You know what I'm saying? If you secretly trying to entice people to go serve other gods, you definitely should deserve to die. You know what I'm saying? Because in that case, the Most High might not just judge you; He might judge the entire nation just because of that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Matthew chapter 19, verse 29, and this might be the last.
Matthew chapter 19, 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wives, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive a hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life.
All right, read that one more time.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, fathers, or mothers, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive a hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life.
So if you forsaken, so if you gave up houses, you know what I'm saying, your family, possessions, reputation, or anything for the Lord to serve the Lord was gonna give it back to you a hundredfold. You know what I'm saying? So you celebrating, you know what I'm saying, these holidays and for these other people's culture, you know what I'm saying, just for the sake of, you know what I'm saying, like your kids, or you know what I'm saying, using excuse, family, because one thing that black people like to do is, what I'm saying, I call it the 3 F's. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they promote most of these pagan holidays, with food, family, and fun. You know what I'm saying? What black man don't like to hang with his family? You know what I'm saying? Get together with his family and play dominoes. Shoot the breeze, relax. Spades, whatever. Watch the game. You know what I'm saying? What family don't come together without food? You know what I'm saying? What black man don't like food? And ultimately, what black man don't like to have fun? You know what I'm saying? So those 3 things that they promote at these pagan holidays to keep you blinded from what they actually stand for. You know what I'm saying? So you knowing this as a young age, so we're gonna tie this back into the lesson. You know what I'm saying? You knowing this from the beginning will keep you from, doing this. It will keep us as a nation from not sinning and closer to Christ coming back. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you an example of that, and then we're gonna close it out. Give me Job chapter 42 and verse 10. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know the type of stuff that Job went through. You know what I'm saying? Like Job eschewed evil. You know what I'm saying? Job made sacrifices for his children in fear of them, celebrating, like pagan holidays and stuff. He said, man, I know they over there celebrating their birthdays and stuff. He said, man, I don't know, but I'm gonna sacrifice and repent to the Lord just in case they are. That's how much Job eschewed evil. 42. Come.
Job 42:10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord also gave Job twice as much as he had before.
All right. So it says, and the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. So his friends, and his wife, they was like, man, you need to go and curse God. You know what I'm saying, and go and get this off you, and you know what I'm saying, and go on about your business. Like you should blame God for all this. You know what I'm saying? But Job held true to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Through everything that he went through, he talking about he lost all his money, and he had some bread. He had some money. He had, you know what I'm saying? He lost all his cattle, his livestock, like he lost everything. Lost his sons. He lost everything, but he still stayed true to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And then for doing that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. So if he had 10,000 bulls before, now he got 20,000 bulls. You know what I'm saying? If he had 2 wives before, he got 4 wives now. You know what I'm saying? So he got back everything that he had. If he had $20 million, he got $40 million now. That's what we have to do as a people, man. We have to go back to the beginning and hold true to what we've been reading, what we've been knowing. You know what I'm saying? And stop celebrating these holidays. You know what I'm saying? Teaching your children from a very early age, you know what I'm saying, these law, statutes, and commandments, and correct them when they don't follow them. You know what I'm saying? And go back to rod and reproof, because that'll definitely keep your children from being doomed. You know what I'm saying? With that, pay your tithes to the men of the Lord, ISUPK.com. I've been preaching Officer Rum. This has been the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commander General YAHANNA. All right. Shalom.